Good afternoon. Not sure if anyone's in here yet. Looks like there's two people here. Want to welcome everyone in. And I don't know if Drunken Chef Barbecue's in here, but I want to thank you for being my newest member. And it looks like Luke Baker left a message in here last night. Not sure if he's in here. Hello, Roy and Becky. Good to have you here. We had some storms move through last night. In fact, it was most of the night. Nothing serious, just a lot of thunder and lightning, some pretty good rain, gusty winds, but no damage here. Not sure what there was in other parts of the state. Started out very cool today. Warming up now. But all morning, first part of the afternoon, it was very cool. And it's far from being hot now, but the sun's out and it is starting to warm up a little bit now. Yeah, I've got to check the temperature on just inside. I don't know if I can get on WeatherBug. Yeah, I don't think Wi-Fi signal up very good with my phone, but it does look like it's gonna work. $82 right now. This never shows the high and low temperature on here. I don't know if the nearest weather station here doesn't have the capabilities of recording that, if it's just the actual temperature right now or what, but it's never recorded. Well, my thermometer, that does have a high and low on it, so I can check that tonight. But right now, it's 82. Hello, Deborah. Good to have you here. And we had a few very small limbs came down, but I'm not even sure if that was the wind. That could have been the rain. Hello, Bobby. You had a tornado about 20 miles from you. Hello, Eagle Trekker. Hello, Jan. Hello, Pook. I want to welcome everyone in. Yeah, we were just talking about the storms last night. It really didn't amount to anything right here. I guess the way the mountains are laid here, we get some protection from that, from what I understand. We're sitting right in between two mountain ranges here. So that works out good for us. Yep, I can believe it, Jan. I've slept through storms, earthquakes, you name it, I've slept through before. but the lightning was starting last night before I even fell asleep. So I was just watching that out the window long before it was close enough to hear any thunder. I could just see lightning way off in the distance. It really had the sky lit up good. Thought we were really going to get something, but then it didn't turn out to be much here at all. But I know other areas of the state got hit and the surrounding states. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jan. It's funny because sometimes I'll sleep through something that should definitely wake me up, and then other time just the slight slow noise will wake me up. Hello, Radio Man. Good to have you here. Well, I guess Pretty and Pooh could be sleeping tonight then. Yeah, I never went kayaking. Now I'm too darn old to go anyways. That might have been fun when I was younger. Yeah, speaking of noises, heard a noise over there. Just the puppies raising heck. Hello, Nana 9 Acres. Good to have you here. Oh no, I can't, Jan. No way. I could never sit in a kayak anymore. Um, hello. Not quite sure how you pronounce it. Is it Michelle Lockenbach? Hope I pronounced that almost right. Yeah, I don't think I dare try it, Jan. Yeah, the way I move around now, I don't think I better try anything like that. I still do some crazy stuff, but oh, it's pronounced just like Michelle. Okay, sorry about that, and thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, my back's been bothering me a little bit past couple days. My medicine didn't make it here before I ran out. I'm gonna have to call them tomorrow and find out if they actually sent it, because that should have been here by now. And I would plan on it being here, and it didn't come. So my back's been kind of sore past few days. Um, Really, there's nothing new, Jan. Of course, I'm not sure how far behind you are on stuff, but the chicks are doing good. They're a little over, well, actually getting close to 2 weeks old now. We've got three chicks. They seem to be doing good. And the other chickens and the cats are all doing good. I was having a little trouble reading chat here because in order to get Wi-Fi, I had to sit out here in the sun, which isn't ideal. It's kind of hard for me to see the screen. And if any of you aren't aware, I have memberships available now. I've got several members already. And when I start getting caught up on my videos and start getting videos out every day, then the ones that are at that level will be getting their shout outs every day. Deborah's asking if anyone's got any idea how to get rid of grasshoppers. Well, I know chickens and guineas and probably some other birds. I know they'll eat them. Anyone else have any ideas how you can get rid of grasshoppers? Yeah, there you go, Bobby. I remember my mom and dad used to use that years ago. I don't think they ever use it for grasshoppers. I can't ever remember having a problem with grasshoppers. But I remember there was some pests in the garden that they used to sprinkle dust on. And also, if anyone shops through Amazon, there is a link in the description of each one of my recent videos. And you can click on that link and go to Amazon through that link. And then whatever you buy, I'll get a small commission from. Yes, it is beautiful countryside around here. And the way I'm sitting right now, I'm blocking a lot of it. But I know several times I've taken pictures of that mountain range across the road there and put it in my videos. Jan, is it a real brother? Or is that a figment of your imagination? Yeah, I try to stay away from chemicals if at all possible. I hate using chemicals. Hello, Haig. First member in here today. Yeah. Yeah, my back issues been going on for several years. Hello, Steve. Good to have you here. I've got discs in my lower back that are out of place and pressing against the nerve that goes down my right leg. So I've got limited movement in my right leg. And lately I've been having a burning sensation in my left leg. So I think maybe now the disc is messing with my left leg also. But eventually I gotta get everything set up so I can see a doctor down here and maybe get a referral to orthopedist. Well, I'm sure I have to have a referral to an orthopedist. I've got my birth certificate now. Now I have to get to the DMV so I can get my license transferred. So I have a valid ID. And then hopefully then I can start getting signed up for Medicaid and stuff. So I can start getting medical care here. Yep, it can be tough, that's for sure. Let me see, it's been a little over 26 months that I've been out of work because of this. It was bad before that, but that's when it just got to the point that I just couldn't stand anymore, and it really got unbearable at that point. I'm in Arkansas now. I was in New York. I left New York last month and moved to Arkansas. Yep, I updated that actually. I think it was the day I got here. Oh yes, a bicycle absolutely would help. I do have a bicycle and bicycle trailer on my Walmart list because I could use the bicycle with the trailer to go to the post office, pick up packages, and take trash to the dumpster and stuff. And then just the bicycle, just to get some exercise with. Yeah, I wasn't able to bring my bicycle with me from New York. It was in rough shape anyways. It needed some work done on it. But there definitely wasn't room enough to bring a bicycle. But I'm hoping that I can get one. Because when I was taking physical therapy, whoops, sorry about that. Went to sit my tea down, hit the laptop, and got it shaking. But when I was taking physical therapy, it was the first thing they did. Well, actually, they put some heat on my back when I first got there. Then after that, I was on a bike for 15 minutes. Yep, I bet you a recumbent bike would be nice. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, I remember what I was going to say now. That could be the issue with my left leg now because it's been about 7 weeks since I finished up with physical therapy. So it very well could be that's why I'm having issues with my left leg now because I'm not riding a bike. Because that always seemed to loosen me up. Hello, Sandra. Good to have you here. Hello, dog man. Okay, we'll get things started now. Now we have to start the live right at the beginning because dog man's here now. I gotta tell everyone, Dogman's crazy. I'm sure everyone already knew that, but he's crazy. He's a good guy though. Hello, Rebecca. Good to have you here. Boy, sun's getting warm now. And once bikes are very easy to steal. Okay, go steal me one then. I don't get to any pawn shops. They're too far away. But the one time I was at a few pawn shops, I was looking for bikes. I didn't see any. Nope, Sandra. I didn't play dress up with the hens yet. I'm pretty sure that was meant as a joke, Steve. At least my end of it was. Dogman's in? Not sure. Maybe that's why he didn't see any if they're not taking them. I even checked on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist, and I found a couple on there, but the only thing is, you can buy a brand new one for about half the price that those used ones are on there for. I'm not stealing a darn car. You want to get me in trouble, don't you? Got a you got that's probably about right there, Roy. Very good possibility. You really want to get me in trouble, don't you, dog man? Brett, go get on your computer. You need to get in this conversation. Dog man's telling me to do naughty stuff. He told me to steal your truck. He said, "Yep, sounds like Dog Man." Hello, Russian Wind Mountain. Good to have you here. Well, thing is, Pook, Dogman's the only one that can drive that. He was telling me what you need to do to start it up when you stop at a traffic light. Yep. Funny you mentioned that, Dogman. I was just thinking today that I wish I had a riding more. Because if I did, I'd be on my way to your house just to bug you. It's a possibility, Steve. Well, you know, I know there's not one close by, Steve, because the only thing close by here is the post office. Well, that's an idea. But Fort Smith is a long ways away. But I'll tell you what, next time you're in Fort Smith, if you can steal me one, I'll give you $1. No, we got to leave that word out of it, Steve. Can't call it an exercise bike because then they'll scare me. You know, I'm a notification coming in on my phone, but Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that, Mike. Yeah, I'm sure you would get me a pink one with tassels on the handlebars. I can see you doing that. Yep, Pook. That's right. You'll just take it without permission. He won't steal it. Oh boy. I can just imagine what you guys are going to come up with for a bike. Yep. I'll tell you that no seat thing, that hurts. A few years back, I had the posts come right up through the bottom of my. Well, it didn't really come through the bottom of the seat. The bracket broke, and the seat tipped to the side. So I had the post underneath me. And tell you what, I'm glad I could move a little bit quicker than I can today because I had to get off that in a hurry. Hello, Urban Harvest. Good to have you here. Mike, do you lay awake at night thinking of this crazy stuff? Or does it just come to you that quick? I figured so. Hello, the big Italian. Good to have you here. Nightbot can't do that. Nightbot lost all of his mod privileges before he even got them. Hello, Pafford Homestead. Good to have you here. Yeah, I disabled everything on Nightbot. So all Nightbot can do is drop links and make announcements. Because I'm not going to have people timed out for putting stuff in capital letters and putting up too many emojis and stuff like that. Well, thank you for keeping that clean, dog man. I don't need any swearing in here. Music gets me in enough trouble. Come on, start making the smart comments so I can have something to respond to. You guys will keep me going here for a while. I don't have to come up with my own stuff to keep this going, do I? You know what I should do? Yeah, but Drew, I definitely could see it. Well, wouldn't Judy have better luck if she did her gardening in the ground or in raised beds or something rather than garden on her phone? Oh, it's not bad here. But a few minutes ago it was 82. 81 now. It was cool here all day. After the storms came through last night, it really dropped it. Well, I shouldn't say it dropped it because it only got down to 68 last night. It just took forever to warm up today. Because it hung right about 75 all morning into the afternoon. Yeah, everyone does do everything on the phone now. Well, bring me some steak, Roy. It's not that far. Heck, if you leave right now, you'll be here probably by noon tomorrow. Well, thanks for being here. Yeah, we're supposed to be, I don't know about the heat index, but the actual temperature supposed to be upper 80s to low 90s for the next week or so here. You same here, Bobby. Hello, Sue. Good to have you here. Yeah, I haven't had a steak in probably. Uh oh. Wiped the touchpad to get it come back because it was going to sleep, and I wiped the whole thing right off. Oh yeah, it's beautiful here right now. Yeah, last night we had a lot of thunder and lightning. We had some pretty good rain, some gusty winds, but no damage right here. There was in other parts of the state, but we didn't have anything here. See if I can get this down a little bit. Now you can see a little bit of the mountains off in the distance. Yeah, I think probably the last time I had any steak, I'm sure it's when I was still working. I've been out of work for well over 2 years now. So it's probably been getting close to 3 years since I've had a steak dinner. Hello, Brandon. Good to have you here. Yeah, we got stormed in the forecast here, but um, well, it says chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. And since we're in the evening now, I guess that's over with. Tonight's supposed to be mostly clear. And then there is no rain in the forecast right straight through next Tuesday. High temperatures of anywhere between 90 and 93 for the next week and a half. Hello, Chef. Good to have you here. And I want to thank all my members that are in here now. Drunken Chef Barbecue, Tennessee Fish Keeper, Dog Man. I don't know if we got any other members in here or not. I think Haig Eman was in here if I remember right. And I haven't seen Sherman's Family Farm. But thank you to all my members. Really appreciate that. Okay, Brandon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think you may be getting some more severe weather where you are, Bobby, that we don't get here. Because I know before you've talked about storms and we weren't getting them here. I know the lay of the land works out good for us here because we're somewhat sheltered from the worst of the storms. Not saying that it can't happen, but it seems to be a little less likely to happen than it is some other places. And yes, and when the want you link drop, just type in King, and Nightbot will drop your link for you. I'm gonna see. Um, I don't know if I got good enough Wi-Fi on my phone to do this or not. I might have. Okay, I'm gonna.
I'll get away from there. Trying to flick my camera around here, not have any look at it. Hope I have this position right so you can see the birds. The sun shines so bright on my phone, I can't see what I'm doing on there to get the camera switched around.
There we go. guess it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to, but hello, Judy Jules. Good to have you here. Why is my phone talking when... Oh, I know what it did. Um, we'll fix this. I'll shut it right off. How do you turn the volume down all the way and still get sound out of it? Yeah, I know I was supposed to send you a text the other day, Judy. I thought of that earlier today that I forgot to do that. I didn't have service right then. But I'll get that to you. I'll get that information to you. Hello, Nancy. Good to have you here. Hello, Ryan Brimmer, 22. Good to have you here. Thank you, Haig. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if Dogman's still here or not. He's not making any smart comments now. Yeah, the AC is working nice now. I just couldn't figure out how to get it in there without building a frame for it and stuff, but Dogman had an AC in there for several years. He knew exactly what to do. He got it in there, and then it wouldn't run off my generator. The generator is big enough to actually run the AC, but it's only 2,350 watt surge on it, and that's not enough to get the compressor going on it. So Brett had to wire up a dedicated circuit because there wasn't enough power going in the barn where I'm getting the rest of my power from for it. So now there's plenty of power for it, and it's working beautiful. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, first thing this morning, my son sent me a message telling me Happy Father's Day. Hello, Ellie. Good to have you here. The AC is going to come in handy next week. Even though it's only going to be low 90s, still that's starting to get in the uncomfortable range without AC. So that's going to be nice. Would anyone have any questions for me? Or any topics you want me to talk about for the last half hour here? Yeah, I wish I had good Wi-Fi inside. I hear one of the cats talking to me right now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll get a heat index of 109 because they're only predicting the actual temperatures to be in the low 90s. So we shouldn't have a heat index more than 5 or 10 degrees higher than that. Yes, I do like applesauce. No, I didn't get a garden in this year. By the time I got here and got unpacked, got settled in and stuff, it was getting kind of warm to get a garden in. Plus, I would have to get some 5-gallon buckets or something that I could plant in, and then get some soil. So that didn't work out for this year. I might do some fall stuff. I have to see how things work out. But then next year, I definitely do want to do some gardening. And I've got plenty of seeds for that. So I'll get something planted next year for sure. Ouch. Can't seem to get comfortable. Yep, I know the feeling there about misplacing stuff. Luckily, I've got all my seeds in one or two places, so I definitely know where my seeds are. But once I get my own piece of property, then I'll be better set up for that. Then maybe I'll build some raised beds out of wood. But it all takes time. Eventually, everything will come together. Well, the sun's almost gone behind the trees now, so it's starting to cool off a little bit now. Should be a nice evening tonight. Brett's over there playing with the dogs. Yeah, they can be a lot of fun. They can be a pain too. Yeah. Yeah, I have a glass here of my iced tea in it, sitting over here. And then my gas grill sitting right behind where I have the laptop. And I had a burger on the grill. Then I had the bun and the cheese and the bacon stuff sitting next to it. Well, one grabbed my tea. So I go to get my tea. And then another one jumps up and is going to try to take, I don't know if he was after the roll, the bacon, the cheese, whatever, or if he's going to pull the burger off the grill. But then the other one was going after that. But I got it all back. Now I was able to finish up my bacon cheeseburger. Okay, Sue. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep this going. Because I'm not feeling 100% today, and then my back's bothering me. So if anyone's got any questions for me, I'll go ahead and answer the questions. But other than that, I think I might cut it short, and hopefully Wednesday night would be better. But it doesn't look like anyone's got any questions for me. I want to thank everyone for being here. And sorry, I'm going to have to cut this short tonight. Okay, thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be back Wednesday, 10 p.m. Central Time. And hopefully be a little bit better then. And thank you to all my members, all the super chatters. It's very much appreciated. Yep, he's got to be gone. Because he'd be commenting if he was still here. He probably had to go feed the dogs. That's usually his excuse. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a good night.